Alright guys, in this lesson you're going to be doing a lot of subtracting, okay? And one of the big key words you need to remember in subtraction word problems, and I've been through this with you before, how many more? How much more? Anytime you see that, how much further? Anytime you see this and they are comparing two different distances or two different numbers, that is always, always, always going to be subtraction. Okay? So whenever you see how many more, how much further, how much shorter, how much longer, always, always, always going to be subtraction. Alright, so let's do an example problem. Let's say we have 713 minus 297. Okay? It's always important in subtraction that we put our bigger number on top, right? Always. Let's break this up into a place value chart. Ones, tens, hundreds, right? Okay. So if I look here on my place value chart, I have 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. I need to take 7 away. But I only have 3. I can't take 7 away. So I need to take a 10 from my tens place value to help me. If I take a 10, this 3 ones is going to turn into 13, right? If I take a 10 from here, okay, I took a 10, so that 110 is now a 0. I'm going to bring that 10 over here, and now I have 13. So now I can do 13 minus 7. Now I can do 13 minus 7 because 13 is a bigger number. And I know that I'm going to get 6. Okay? If I look at my tens place value, I have 0 tens minus 9 ones. Well, if I have 0 tens here, I can't take 9 tens away from it. I can't do that. So I have to jump over to my hundreds place value. I need to take 100 from my hundreds place value. I had 7 hundreds. Now I'm going to have 6. Okay. I'm going to bring that 100 over here and add it to my 0 tens that I had. So I took 100 and brought it over. Now I have 10 minus 9. Gives me 1. 6 minus 2, I can do that because 6 is a greater number. Gives me 4. My answer would be 416. Now I want to show you another way you can do this using a number line. Okay, and this might work well for some of you. Okay. I'm at 297. Okay. And I want to get to 713. I'm at 297 and I want to get to 713. This is a different way that you can subtract, okay? So how many more would it take from 97 to get to 300, to get to my next whole number? 97, 98, 99, 300. I would only have to add 3 and I would get to 300. Well, how much does it take to get to 300 to 700? 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. It's going to take 400. Okay. So I added 3 to get to 300. I added 400 to get to 700. And how much more does it take from 700 to get to 713? You're right, it's only going to take 13 jumps. Okay? So what I did here is I said to get from 297 to my next whole number would be to add 3. That would get me to 300. Then I said from 300, how much would it take to get me to 700? And that was 400. Once I'm at 700, how much more does it take to get me to 713? 13. Then I take these 3 jumps I just did and I add them together. And let's see if I get the same answer as I did above. Okay, 13 plus 3. Okay, 13 plus 3. We know that that's 16. Then I have 400 plus 16. $416. So I got the same answer if I played get to on my number line or if I did my basic subtraction. Okay, so you can use either one of those strategies when you are subtracting. Okay, either one of those works. All right, keep practicing.